Well, in today's Meet the Author, we are meeting Dr. Simon Whitaker, a man who has overcome addiction and is now helping others to do the same. He joins us now. Good morning.
Welcome.
You have written a book, and the title of it, I Once Had a Date with Lust.
Yes.
What motivated you to write this book?
I was motivated to write the book by my upbringing, quite frankly. When I was very young, about 10 years old, I found my father's pornography. And for some people, it's addictive almost immediately, and that was the case for me. So I found it when I was about 10, which is not all that surprising. Statistically, a person's first exposure to pornography is at age 11.
Really?
Really, it's at age 11. So I was 10 when I found it, and it was compulsive and obsessive, and I wanted to see more and more. But also, my father had trouble being faithful to my mom. There was a lot of pain there in their relationship and their marriage. As I got older and began to date, became sexually active, and I found myself in the same types of patterns, not really knowing how to connect to people, not being emotionally available. Pornography was still an issue. So I wanted to overcome that, and there are several things that I did in order to do that. But it wasn't easy. And for that reason, I wanted to write a book to help other people, because over the last 15 years, after the issue with pornography had ended, after being celibate before meeting my wife, and then, of course, faithful within that 10-year marriage, I really wanted to help other people. And she's encouraged me to do that as well. So that's what the book is about. So
for you, it had to be a little bit of therapy in itself, writing it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It really is. And it's a joy to be able to help other people, because there are about 6% of the population of the United States has issues with sex addiction. And in the book, I describe sex addiction and pornography as pretty much one and the same, because they're so closely linked. And very seldom do you have one and not have the other. But I also talk about the concept of sexual integrity. When we think of sex addiction, you think of somebody who has gotten into a situation that's so bad they have to get help. They've been fired, but they've been looking at pornography at work, for example. They're about to lose a marriage or lose a primary relationship. And in the book, one of the things I want to bring to the fore is the fact that you can address it before it gets that bad. When sexual integrity is an issue initially, when you're doing things that are outside of your value system, when you have to start hiding things, when somebody comes in a room and you try to change the screen, or people are trying to hide who they're texting, issues like that, when those begin to appear, is the time to start addressing these issues.
Well, you have a workshop coming up.
Yes, and the workshop is for singles and people that are unmarried, because we want to try to address some of this in the beginning. And it's the mating game, Discovering Your Marriage Potential. It's October 20th at 9 a.m. and it's at the Grand Over. And more information about that can be found on our website, relationshipsloveintegrity.com.
But tonight's a big night for you, because he has a book signing, and you can go to that. The book, again, is called I Once Had a Date Named Lust. He's going to be signing copies at Barnes & Noble in Greensboro, there at the Friendly Center, right?
That's correct.
And that's at 7 o'clock tonight. We hope to see you there.
Yes.